Hi. Okay. What I meant was that inevitably most Facebook conversations end up in a place that is very hard to discern where people are standing emotionally, contextually. You don't get to see the expressions on their faces, and therefore you're lost in this word salad, not really knowing exactly what the person's trying to say. So, I'm just going to go into here. Okay, so Michael, you say that the use of the word lurk is uh, seems like it's an egregious sort of hyperbolic expression. Um, the word lurk means to wait in ambush secretly. I think you're probably right. It's partially it's contextually inappropriate, partially. But if it was the intention of these people to ambush these other people by surprising them, then perhaps lurking might be contextually appropriate. I don't know. I don't want to get caught up on the word lurking because I just want to say the whole reason for me sharing this point of view uh, is has has nothing to do with countering any or disagreeing with some sort of like virtuous ideal that should be promoted. What I'm saying is that there are the only and what this article is saying is that there's extra context that is relevant to the entire situation that is not being considered in the popular narrative. Okay, so what the way that this whole story is being construed is that a bunch of racist MAGA hat wearing high school kids confronted this poor elderly native guy, Mr. Phillips, and disrespected him. Okay, so when I first saw the very first tiny snippet, my personal reaction, because this is what I like to do, is actually get an authentic reaction to something before I read anybody else's opinion about it, was that I was encouraged by Mr. Phillips's demeanor. The first time I saw this video, I was like, "Wow, this guy's just sitting there and he's doing a mantra, and he's peacefully and in a stoic and resilient way, just it's his demeanor to me was encouraging. I didn't feel sorry for him. I felt encouraged by his expression, the way that he was doing his drum thing and everything. I was just like, wow, cool. And then I thought, oh, these kids, they're kids and they're being annoying, probably assholes, because a lot of kids are assholes. But they are kids. I didn't know anything else about it. But then you go back and you look at this entire video, and there's so much more context. There's an anti-abortion rally first. Second, there's this group of kids. Third, they're they're being screamed at by these other people and being called like slurs, like racist slurs. There's the F word, the N word are thrown around. So there's this by the second group, and then the third group are the Native Americans with the drum who come in and essentially are just a part of the group, and the high school kids don't know at the beginning of what's happening whether or not they're just like they're chanting along with them, and then somebody takes a tiny snippet of this entire scene and the media plays this whole thing out to be something other than the I don't know, the picture, the real picture of what was actually happening. And so that's the whole reason for me sharing this is not that I align with a particular ideology associated with this. The reason for me sharing this was to point out the fact that there are actual components to this story that many people in their sharing of the story are not taking into consideration. I hope this isn't too long. My God, it's 5 minutes. Okay, sorry.